guys, it's Ishani, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. So today I have a really exciting, really requested review slash haul video for you guys on the new Marc Jacobs beauty line that you can now find at your local Sephora. Marc Jacobs has recently released a whole entire makeup collection and it is exclusive to Sephora, and I have to say this is not a minute collection. It is not small by any means. It is not a little intro into what he has to offer. This is a full-on entire makeup line. He has everything in this collection. He has eyeshadow palettes, both 7-pan and trios. There are lipsticks, there are lip glosses, both full coverage and sheer. There are eyeliner pencils, liquid eyeliner, concealer, foundation, just everything. When I first heard that Marc Jacobs was coming out with the beauty line, I have to say that I was one of the biggest fangirls at that moment. I was so excited. I love everything Marc Jacobs. I love his style of clothing, his shoes, his accessories, his fragrances are my favorite. So everything about Marc Jacobs I love. So when I heard he was coming out with a full-on makeup collection, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm probably gonna buy everything because Marc Jacobs is my man. Lucky for my wallet, I did not purchase everything in this collection. This collection is entirely too big and entirely too expensive for me to afford everything. But I did get a good amount from this collection, so I am super excited to share my review and swatches with you guys. Now I have to say, just overlooking this entire makeup line, from the packaging to the quality of the products to just everything he's offered, I am overall really impressed. I have to say, as much as I love Marc Jacobs, and you guys just heard my little praising rant earlier, I love Marc Jacobs, but at the same time I didn't want him to let me down. I think that it was a very decent launch. I think it was very well done. The packaging looks phenomenal. The quality of the products is pretty consistent. Of course, every makeup line has their hits and misses, and I have to say everything that I personally purchased is pretty much a hit in my opinion. It works for me. I absolutely love it. Another thing to consider with this makeup line is the price. The products are quite expensive, but I mean, it's Marc Jacobs. He has put himself right up there in the category with YSL and Dior and all of those other designer brands, as he rightly deserves to do, because he is still a very popular, very known designer. I have one of the eyeshadow palettes, 2 of the lipsticks, 2 of the lip glosses, 1 of the eyeliner pencils, and a blush. So let's get into all of the good stuff. So firstly, we will start with the eyeshadow palette. This is called the Style Icon number 7 Plush Shadow Palette, and this shade that I got is in the Starlet. But let's just start with the outer packaging of the palette. It's got this sleek, glossy black packaging, and it's very nice and thin, which I love. It's nice and small. It is pretty compact. It does say Marc Jacobs up here in silver, and it's got a little silver button here which you push and it just kind of pops the palette open. You have a full-size mirror here, and then you have your 7 eyeshadows. Overall quality and design of this product is phenomenal. I absolutely love the sleek black. Yes, it does hold fingerprints, but I definitely think the sleek black looks very professional, very high-end, very expensive, as it should, because this eyeshadow palette is $59. Marc Jacobs has released 4 different shades of the 7 eyeshadow palette. The one I got is in the Starlet, which is this beautiful array of metallic, neutrally earth-toned colors. So starting here, you have this amazing deep steel gray charcoal color. Then you have a very vibrant true metallic silver. Then you have a very vibrant true yellow gold, a metallic amazing copper color, a nice deep kind of chocolate cocoa shimmery color, a slightly shimmery, glittery champagne gold, and then kind of a medium browny champagne taupe. Here are swatches of the 7 eyeshadow shades on my skin tone. This is without a primer, without a base, just swatched on bare skin. And here you can see those shadows compared to the actual palette. So you can see on bare skin, the shadows show up very true to color. They're very pigmented, extremely creamy, extremely long wearing, super easy to work with, and I have to say, this is an incredible eyeshadow palette. The only con I would have to say about this eyeshadow palette as a whole, while each of these individual shades is beautiful, extremely metallic, and very, very just a standout color in itself, I definitely don't see this palette working as a whole together. I really think that you could take 1 or 2 of these individual colors, incorporate some other colors like a matte brown or a matte black or a matte highlight color, and get a really pretty look that way, but I don't think you could use all 7 of these colors alone to achieve any sort of wearable daytime look because they are so metallic. I used this copper orange color right here. It's a beautiful like shiny penny coppery color, and that's what's all over my lid. And then I actually took my own matte brown, matte black, and kind of smoked it out in the outer corners, but the coppery penny color is the only shade that I used in this look today. So the next eye product I'm going to be talking about is this. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon, and it's basically like a gel eyeliner, as you guys can see here, and it is put in a pencil format. It is retractable, so you can twist it up and down. Now this is just the mini sample that I actually got for a 100-point perk at Sephora. However, you can buy this product full-sized. Full-size product is $25. It comes in 6 different shades, and the shade I have here is the matte black, which is called Blacquer. So here's just a single pass of that eyeliner on my skin, and here it is built up with about 2 or 3 passes on my skin. You guys can see with one single pass, it is pretty dark and pretty black, but with a couple of passes, it definitely darkens up even more and it builds on itself. This is a pretty good long-wearing eyeliner pencil. I do have to say, I love the fact that it is retractable. That's probably one of my favorite things about it because you don't waste any product because you have to sharpen it. However, do keep in mind that as you use the product, the top is kind of going to level off and it's not going to be as pointy anymore. So if you're looking for something to kind of line your upper lash line or something and get a nice thin precise line, you definitely won't be able to do it with this product, at least not for very long. Now overall, this is a very long wearing, high quality eyeliner pencil. However, I have tried products that are very similar for a much, much lower price point. For example, the Milani Liquify eyeliners. Those are pretty much the same quality as this, if not better, and they are much cheaper because you can get them at the drugstore. Lots of drugstore brands are coming out with long-wearing, high-quality eyeliner pencils, like the Rimmel Scandalize or the NYX Slide-On pencils. So as much as I do love this product, I don't think that getting this in the black shade would be any more amazing than even like the Urban Decay 24/7 liners. Those are kind of like the cult favorite stand-all be-all eyeliner pencils, and I don't think this quite competes with that. Alrighty, so now let's talk about the blush. Marc Jacobs released 9 shades of this Shameless Bold blush in his collection, and you guys can see the packaging is pretty much the same as the eyeshadow palette. It's like a little bubble. It's not quite as thin, but it's very, very similar. You have the little button here that you push, and there's the blush. You do have a little mirror here, and then this is what the blush looks like. It looks like it would be a baked product. I'm not quite sure that it is. It doesn't claim anywhere here that it is a baked blush, but it is domed, so it kind of looks like one. The shade that I have here is in the shade Tantalizing, which is the darkest, most vibrant, boldest shade that he offers. He does offer quite a few lighter, more subdued, muted, neutral type shades, but I really wanted wanted to get this one because I really wanted to just test out the full pigment of the blush. I thought this color was really unique because it is a gorgeous kind of deep berry shade. It would be perfect for the fall time, and I have to say I am quite impressed with this blush. Although it's not as pigmented as some blushes that I have tried, it's very finely milled, it sinks into the skin, and it looks very, very effortlessly flushed. It's a very, very nice texture, and I think you guys can see that just by seeing the swatch on my skin here. It's not quite as dark or like vibrant as you would think it would be looking at it in the pan. However, when you swatch it, it definitely just kind of blends in with your skin, and it just looks very like airbrushed and just very flawless, and it just looks like you're blushing from within. It is a beautifully done blush, I have to admit. I'm not sure about the lighter shades. I don't know if they'd show up on people with skin tones similar to mine, just because, like I said, it's not a full pigment blush. It is more of kind of a sheer to buildable type blush. This is a $30 blush, so it is quite expensive. It's probably one of the most expensive blushes I own. And you don't get a lot of product in this puppy, unfortunately. You only get 4.5 grams, and in a standard MAC blush, you get 6 grams of product. So you are getting quite a bit less in this blush for quite a bit more money. Alrighty, and now getting right into my personal favorite products of the collection. They are the lip products. I think Marc Jacobs went all out with his lip products. The first products we are going to talk about are the Lovemarc lip gels, and these are the lipsticks that he offers in his collection. You guys can just see the packaging of them. It says Marc Jacobs across the top. It's also the sleek black, gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. You just lift off the top. It is a magnetic top, which I love. And this is what the product looks like. He offers 16 different shades of these lip gels. They are $30 a piece, and I have to say, for a $30 lipstick, as crazy as it sounds, I actually think these are worth the $30. The formula of them is unlike anything I've tried. They are super, super pigmented, even in one swipe. However, they are very thin in consistency. I think lip gel was really the correct term to use. It really feels like a gel on your lips. It's like you're coating your lips in just a very light, non-sticky layer. Don't think gel like being tacky or anything. Very thin, lightweight, but full coverage product. These do not bleed, they don't settle into the lip lines, they do transfer a little bit, and they do stain your lips, especially if you get the darker shades. They wear off very, very evenly. These are just awesome products. I purchased 2, as you guys can see. That's how much I love them. So this shade I got is called Seduce Me, which is described as a berry red. And then this other shade I got is called Roll the Dice, which is described as a raspberry red. So here is Seduce Me, and here is Roll the Dice. So you guys can see Seduce Me is kind of a red berry color, whereas Roll the Dice is much more like a fuchsia magenta shade. These are just phenomenal lip products. Love them. Can't say enough good stuff about them. I will definitely be checking out more of these lip gels. Alrighty guys, and the last products I'm going to be talking about are these. These are the Marc Jacobs Lust for Lacquer Lip Vinyl, and these are basically his lip glosses that he offers in his collection. There are 2 different formulas of the lip glosses. There is the full and the sheer. Both of the ones I got are from the full line, because the full line, as you guys can probably guess, offers full color coverage, whereas the sheer line offers sheer color coverage. So I have enough sheer glosses, and I didn't really find any of the shades particularly appealing to me, so I decided to go with the full, and these 2 shades just spoke to me. I love them. So this is the packaging that the Lust for Lacquer lip vinyls come in. They do come with a sponge tip applicator, but the sponge is quite different. It's kind of pointed at the top and it's kind of flat on the sides. So it does hold quite a bit of product. I have found that one dip into the packaging is perfectly full coverage for your entire lips. So this first shade I got is called Boom Boom, which is described as a hot pink, and it is basically just a very hot pink with blue iridescence in it. I have really been loving lip colors like this that kind of have the blue shimmer in them, because blue actually makes your teeth look whiter. So if you wear any type of lip product like a blue based red or this pink that has a little bit of a blue sheen to it, it will make your teeth look whiter, which is a nice little tidbit for you guys. And then this other shade is called Fame, which is described as a raspberry red. However, I would say it's more of a neutral browny pinky nude. It's kind of like my perfect pinky nude lip color, and it is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, so you guys can see it looks very like neutral, just gives a nice bit of glossiness to the lips. I have been wearing this for about 2.5 hours now, so it has worn off a little bit, but you can still see it's very nice and glossy, and it still offers nice color coverage. So here are the shades swatched. This one is Boom Boom, and this one right here is Fame. So you guys can see the two of them compared to my two lipsticks. They kind of color coordinate. That's kind of nice. I didn't even really notice that when I purchased them, but hey, perfect for layering, right? But you totally don't have to. You guys can see how opaque these glosses are. I always just wear them on their own. I find them super nice. They do have a little bit of tingle to them, so I really like that. I really like them. I think these are awesome lip products. I will probably definitely go back for some more. I may check out the sheer line one more time, just because these glosses, I don't ever layer them, and maybe I'll check out the sheer line for some layering purpose lip glosses, but these are completely full coverage. You totally do not need to layer them. They are so beautiful. They last a long time. Their gloss lasts a long time. And I will mention that these glosses are also not sticky. I know sticky lip glosses is a lot of people's pet peeve, including mine. I'm not a huge fan of sticky lip gloss. I will endure it if I know that I need to have my gloss on for a long period of time, but these are very long wearing and they are not sticky, so win-win. And these glosses retail for $28 a piece. So that is everything that I got from the new Marc Jacobs beauty collection. I hope this review video helped you guys out a little bit, helped you guys choose if you guys want to try anything from this collection. By far my favorite products in the collection are the lip glosses and the lip gel lipsticks. I definitely think the eyeshadow palette is another home run, but I do not believe that this eyeshadow palette is a standalone makeup product. And the eyeliner I think is good, but I have definitely tried things similar. And the blush is also quite nice, but for $30 it is quite a small amount of product you're getting. But the lip products, home run for me. I will definitely be checking out more lip products from the Marc Jacobs line. I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried anything from this line, anything else that you guys want to recommend to me. I am totally open for suggestions. Thank you guys for sticking around through this review video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!